Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing another fan-made MLP reaction video, and this time looking at Magpiepony's Pinky Tails Discord Tales, the Alicorn and the Pea. Now basically it's like a Disney princess theme, but instead of that it's MLP themed, and in this one we got Discord Tales, which involves the spirit of chaos himself, and the rest are just with Pinkie Pie. I've seen some of them before, and this time I'm going to look at the Alicorn and the Pea because I've seen some of it before and it was real funny with Discord in it. So without any further ado, let's see what Mr. Spirit of Chaos and Disharmony, or as I like to call him, Mr. Stupid Twinkle Toes, is up to. Discord Tales. Pinkie Pie's gonna be so mad.
Discord Tales, the Alicorn and the Pea.
I'm also gonna split it up because I'm not gonna react to the whole thing in one go.
Well, look who decided to come crawling back.
Talking to me, bro?
They are babies, Discord.
Turn it down a little bit. Too loud for me.
Irony is not lost upon me, my dear. As I was saying, I knew it was only a matter of time before you little ponies realized my superior storytelling prowess and begged for me to return.
It's the baby cakes from Season 2.
Pinkie Pie caught a
Pound
cold
cake
and needed
and
somebody
pumpkin
to fill
cake.
in.
I
So
believe
I
their names.
volunteered, and Discord practically begged me to come along.
What was that?
Nothing. Please continue.
Why, thank you. I shall humbly reclaim my storytelling throne, but only this once. Next time I shan't be so easily swayed for your pony pleasure.
You're too kind, Discord.
Tonight's tale will be... let's see here. Aha! The Alicorn and the Pea. And told by the best storybook reader
I don't know
you've
if I
ever
said
heard.
Princess and the Pea or Alicorn and the Pea. I don't know.
That's a strange
But it's a
pronunciation
parody
for
of
funky
Princess and the Pea.
Discord. No matter. Once upon a time...
In the distant
Discord,
land
you're
of
going to do
Topsy-Turvia,
terrible, as
there
you usually
lived a
do.
regal, benevolent, chaotic, and devilishly handsome queen.
Oh,
What?
woe is me, for I, the queen of this land, have searched high and low for a suitable alicorn to wed my beloved son, the prince. But alas, no such true alicorn can be found.
And the first 4 alicorns didn't count because...
The
They-
queen's
oh, it's
advisor
Sunset
asked,
Shimmer.
levitating a parchment
Took me
with
a
her
second
magic
to
that contained the
recognize
names and
that.
faces of 4 famous alicorns, all having been crossed off by the queen.
Too old, too overly saturated by the fandom, too pink,
What?
and too OCD. No Starlight Sparkle.
Excuse me? Too old,
The queen
too
said,
OC.
flopping onto her throne in a huff.
I know what I'm
Sunset
reminded
Shimmer,
of.
Your Majesty. And if you're not satisfied with the only alicorns in the land, then perhaps another bride would be better suited for your son? Someone in his own species?
Sunset said, glancing over at the prince who was dreamily looking out the window
What?
with his tongue hanging out the side of his mouth.
Excuse
He was a dragon,
me?
though an oddly proportioned one at that, and never seemed
Excuse
to
me?
quite understand anything that was going on around him.
Where
He
did they
never
get a
spoke,
dragon?
But instead made odd gurgling noises and
Spike?
the occasional shriek.
No, it can't be
The
Spike. It's
queen
my
laughed
light.
dismissively, twirling her crown in her claw and holding a twily cane in her paw.
How absurd, Twinkle Glimmer. My son deserves only the best.
Twinkle Glimmer?
And besides, pony hybrid babies are all the rage.
You're not talking about my
Sunset
Daylight
shuddered
Twinkle,
at
are
the
you?
thought.
Isn't that
No, you're not,
right,
'cause-
son?
Anyway.
See? Clear as day.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Well, I suppose
Liar.
if we expanded our search beyond our borders, we might be able to find another alicorn to your liking, Your Majesty.
Sunset
Who is
started,
it?
but was cut off when a loud knocking could be heard from the front door.
Whoever could it be at this hour?
Sunset Shimmer raised an eyebrow in confusion and looked out a nearby window to see that it was still daylight. A perfectly reasonable hour for visitors. However, with a snap of the queen's
fan
claw,
art
the
of
sun
Sunset
disappeared from
Shimmer
the
looks
sky and was rapidly
weird.
replaced by the
A bit
moon.
realistic.
In addition, she magicked a series of storm clouds that began to rain, with the droplets falling backwards from the ground to the sky.
Discord!
Whoever was outside the door screamed out in surprise.
Ah,
Sunset quickly opened the large double doors
Starlight
to save their
Glimmer.
guests from the Queen's chaotic magic. A striking purple
Mincin.
unicorn mare
Alright.
wearing a long dark cloak covered in rainwater was shivering on the front steps.
Sorry for the intrusion. My name is Starlight Glimmer. I was separated from my friends in a series of strange occurrences that seemed to happen rather suddenly once I entered this kingdom.
She said, trailing off when the pair of ponies spied a quesadilla monster chase down a purple
What
alicorn
is that
who screamed in distress
abomination in the background?
followed by a flock of flying bananas who honked like geese
Flying
as they attempted to get out of
bananas?
the rain.
Oh,
That
for goodness
happens
sake.
around here more than you'd think. You'd
They
better
look
come
so
in.
realistic
Not
in this
that it's
fan
much
art.
better inside the castle.
Alright, now they're back
Who is
to
it,
MLP
Sparkle
cartoon
Surprise?
style.
The Queen asked nonchalantly. She teleported out of her throne and next to the visitor.
Starlight Glimmer, your majesty.
Yes, I know who you
Another
are.
one? How many versions of you twilight, starlight, shimmering glitter sparkles are out there? And they call me the crazy one.
Don't forget
So,
Daylight
Nightlight
Twinkle.
Sprinkles, are you supposed to be the next alicorn
If you've seen
on
the
the list?
Questionville series, you know what I'm talking
Alicorn?
about.
I'm
If you
not
don't,
a...
The
check it
mare
out.
started,
It's good.
but when the Queen
one of my
pulled her
greatest
cloak
achievements
away,
on this channel.
sure enough, there were a pair of wings tucked in at her sides.
What the...
What?
Where did these come from?
Oh,
Excuse
come now,
me?
as if we
Where'd
all
you
didn't
get
see
those
this
wings?
Coming. Princess Do-Goody got her wings in a one-part mid-season finale. Shimmy Sham
What?
here got hers in a music video.
Discord, you're breaking the fourth
You're
wall.
Twilight 3.0. It's
Fourth
only
wall
a matter
breaker.
of
That's
time.
Pinky's job.
I'm just speeding up the process.
I think there's been a big mistake. I just needed a place to stay the night until the storm passed. I'm a unicorn, I swear. I don't know how I got these.
Starlight said in exasperation, flailing her wings about, unsure how to control them.
We shall see.
The Queen said, stroking her beard in contemplation.
Come, come, my dear. Warm your hooves by the fire while my trusty assistant and I prepare your room for the evening.
The Queen picked Starlight up from the floor and swept her into the den. Soon after, the Queen returned again with
Is
the
that a
prince in
giant
tow,
dead
plopping
bug?
him beside her and pushing the pair of them together.
You best get acquainted, you know, in case this all works out.
Starlight, do not
Queen
marry
said
that
before
dragon
teleporting
prince.
away
I
with
mean,
Sunset
look
Shimmer.
at him.
Before all what
Look at
works
him.
out? What
Look
is
at
going
him.
on?
Look at him.
Starlight
I want you
asked
all to
in a
look
mixture
at
of
him.
confusion and anger.
That's what Patrick
She looked
Star
up at
said.
the prince and her
Have you seen
eyes
that
widened.
SpongeBob episode?
She'd never seen a dragon or any creature as unique and intimidating as him. Starlight chuckled awkwardly, taking a step away.
Band-Aid?
The prince responded by scooting
Cotton
closer.
candy cloud,
She
a
took another
donut,
step
and an
away,
anchor,
and the prince leaned his
jellyfish,
head
playing
down to her
cards.
level, staring
Discord,
intently
what
at her
have
while
you done?
she chuckled nervously.
Starlight,
I
run!
should've
Run while
stayed
you
out.
can!
Meanwhile, the Queen and Sunset Shimmer were preparing a room for
7
Starlight
months.
for the evening.
I need a test. One that will prove she is a true alicorn. But what could it be?
The Queen said, pacing back and forth while Sunset fluffed the pillows on the bed with her magic.
Why does it matter that the pony be an alicorn
This reminded
again?
me, why is Sunset in this world not in the
Every
Equestria
pony knows
Girls
that every
world? I mean, that's where
alicorn
she
is a
lives now.
princess, and I must have a true princess
Never
to wed
question
my
MLP
son.
fanfiction, my looks.
Then you're really just looking for a princess, right? Can't you tell if some pony is a princess if they have a kingdom to rule? Maybe some pony subjects that could vouch for it.
Silly twinkly starshine. Any
Twinkie
princess can
Starshine.
crown a kingdom except
You're
for
making
adorned
fun of
rounds
Daylight
to cater to
Twinkle.
their every need.
Is that a picture of
that doesn't
Disney
make
World?
them a true princess.
You said Twinkie
No,
Star.
What makes them a true
Daylight Twinkle has a star cutie mark, and his last
is
name is
passing a
Twinkle.
ridiculous test that no other pony could ever possibly
He even has
hope
his
to
own song, Twinkle
pass.
Twinkle Little Star.
I've got it.
Okay, that one
The
was a
Queen
joke.
said, snapping her
Because I now
claw and
realized that
producing
when
a
I
tiny
first created
green
Daylight
pea
Twinkle
with her
in my
magic.
Questionville
What's
series.
that for?
Oh, you
A pea?
ponies,
I'm
so
not hungry.
oblivious to the
Oh,
obvious.
wait, I don't like
this,
peas.
my dear, is the test. I shall put
The
this
what
tiny
test?
pea under the mattress, and if she is a true alicorn princess, then she will feel the pea and won't sleep a wink.
How would she feel the
Princesses are
pee? She's
sensitive,
sleeping on a
more
mattress.
so than other ponies.
Even I wouldn't be able
You'll
to
make
feel
the
it if I was
tiniest
sleeping on
bit
it.
of chaos, and their widow feelings get hurt, so they turn you to stone.
What did... What?
Sensitivity like that
I wasn't really
can
paying
only come
attention.
from a
What did he mean by that?
Alicorn.
the queen deduced. She lifted the
Magpie Pony,
mattress
if
and
you're
placed the
watching this,
pea in the center of
hi.
the frame before lowering it down again.
Yeah, I just wanted to
The
say
queen
hi if
pursed her
you're watching
lips
this.
and looked at the bed quizzically.
Any old ordinary alicorn could feel a pea under just one mattress. I know! Let's make it 100!
The queen said in delight, snapping her claw and piling one mattress on top of the other.
And blankets! 50 of them
That
as
is
well!
not good.
In another snap
good
of
at
the claw,
all.
the bed had 50 new blankets on top
Oh,
of the
come
highest
on.
mattress.
She'll
The
be
bed was so
roasted with all
massive
those
that the tower had to
blankets.
extend to accommodate for its size.
And when I say roast, I mean
Sunset
burning
Shimmer
hot.
looked at it in complete confusion.
So, you want the cold,
One blanket is
wet,
hot enough.
and exhausted potential princess to have a terrible night of no sleep because that will somehow persuade her
Discord,
to stay
you fool,
and marry
you
the
idiot.
prince.
Oh, yes! A true princess will see this bed and won't think anything is strange. But
Yes,
will
she
still
will.
feel the influence
I
of
would think it's
tiny
downright
vegetable under the
strange.
bottom mattress and not be able to sleep.
If I were
That's
Starlight,
right,
I would
kid.
just run
Your
out the
fairy
door and
tales
be
make
like,
about
nope,
as
I am not
much
coming back
sense
here
as
again.
I
No, no, no.
do.
Let's get away from
I
the spirit of
couldn't have written a more
chaos.
ridiculous premise than this
Or
if
the
I
Queen of Chaos,
tried.
whatever. Okay, that face
A
is
little
creepy.
while later, the queen escorted Starlight to her room. She took one look inside and her heart dropped,
10
eyes
minutes.
widening in shock. It was the precarious nature to which the mattresses were piled, and the overall height
Once
of the
this
bed.
story ends, I
One
might end
wrong
off the
move
video.
and it looked
Because in the video,
like it would
Discord does
topple
tell
over.
more stories
There
after
you
this
go,
one.
dear. A nice
Which I'll
soft
split
bed
up.
for you to
Just
sleep
look
in.
at it. 47
Oh,
minutes long.
you
Do you guys have any idea how
shouldn't
long that'll take me to
have.
upload?
Now,
All
up
day
you
and
go
all night.
for a good night's sleep.
I know I never mentioned this, as it wasn't particularly relevant until now, but I'm terrified of heights.
So
Are you
am
sure
I.
there isn't another bed somewhere safer?
Starlight asked, shaking on her hooves. The queen merely laughed and teleported Starlight to the top of the bed monstrosity.
That's a good
Discord.
one, Sunshine.
You just crossed the line.
Imagine that. An alicorn afraid of heights. What will
made that
these
train go
fellas
off the
think of
rails.
next?
It's my way of saying he ruined everything.
An alicorn!
Starlight started,
Then why
but
do you
the
have wings
queen
and a
was
horn?
gone long before she could finish
Sleep
her
well.
sentence.
She will not
Starlight
sleep well.
immediately grasped onto the,
The
giant
pill's
bedpost
alive.
for dear life. She wasn't sure how it was possible, but it seemed like she was hundreds of feet in the air whenever she dared to look over the side. She attempted to ignite her horn and get back on solid ground, but the sheer altitude from atop the bed had shorted her magic. She was truly stuck.
Okay, Starlight, you can do this. You've been through worse. You faced a hive of changelings, a shadow
Out to
pony,
lunch.
Pinkie Pie on a sugar bender. You can handle this. This is nothing. What was that? That can't be good. That can't be good. That can't be good. Oh, it's Twilight too.
Scary.
Thanks, Starlight.
Scary.
Think. Maybe I can fly off. No,
Yeah,
that's
fly off.
crazy. I don't even know if these wings are real. I don't know
Oh,
if
come
any of this
on.
is real. Some pony? Help!
Just fly off the darn bed, you fool.
The next morning, the queen and the prince eagerly awaited to
12
see if their
minutes.
alicorn guest had slept through the night. Sunset Shimmer was sent to retrieve her from her room around breakfast time, and when she returned, Starlight Glimmer was with her, and looked simply dreadful. She had deep bags under her eyes, her mane was messed, and her pupils were as small as
Discord, I am
pinpricks.
so
She was
disappointed
crouched
in you.
close to the ground like she never wanted to be apart from it ever again.
Since he's reading this
Why,
story,
this
he's just
is
changing it up
promising,
to
I
this
must
nonsense.
say. Tell me, Sky Sparklers, did you sleep well?
Sleep? I didn't sleep.
Yeah, I mean, look at her.
Oh!
She looks
Starlight
awful.
said, choking on her
And
words, her
scary.
tone still tinged with terror.
She
looks scary.
The queen exclaimed, pulling on a cord that appeared beside her head, which released a series
You
of balloons,
did it?
confetti, and a banner with the queen's picture giving a thumbs up and the printed words, "You did it!"
She
in
did
bold
not do
letters.
anything.
As the confetti fell, the prince stuck out his tongue and let one of the pieces delicately land on his tongue, before
Ew.
eating it.
Past? Past what?
The test to see if you truly were an alicorn princess worthy enough to marry the prince, of course. I hid a pea
No.
under all
Starlight,
mattresses.
just run,
knowing
run
that
for your
only a
life.
true
Well, you
alicorn
can.
princess would be sensitive enough to feel it, and therefore be too uncomfortable to sleep. At long last, my son can finally settle down with a pony worthy of making me a hybrid grandbaby.
Discord, you are a
The prince
terrible
was suddenly
story
at
writer.
Starlight's side,
Alright,
his
never-
long tongue licking at the side of her face, causing her to
Starlight looks
immediately
even
go
more
rigid.
scarier
She
with
stood
that
silent
face.
and still,
Oh, that's
the
gonna
only
give me
movement
nightmares.
coming from the twitch of her eye.
Oh boy.
She's going up below!
Sunset
I wanna hide
said,
behind my chair.
backing away in
Yep.
anticipation.
Are you kidding
She's
me?
going up below!
Testing me? I didn't feel a pea. I was clinging onto the bedpost for dear life. How many mattresses did you pile on that bed? There was no additional support. The entire thing wobbled all night.
Alright,
I
I'm
was
good.
sure it
I'm
was
sitting
going
back
to
down.
fall. It was so
Yeah, I
high,
literally
it
went behind
shorted
my
out
chair.
My magic.
If I had a
And
face
I
cam,
am
you would've
not
saw
an
it.
alicorn. I don't know why I have these
Like
wings,
I said
but
before,
I
I'm not
certainly
supposed to show
can't
my
fly
face
with them.
at all.
I was awake in sheer
I'm supposed to be a
terror
man
all
of
night.
mystery.
What kind of pony, alicorn or not, would want to marry some pony who put them in danger for a stupid test? I'm out of here!
Starlight, I'm on your side.
No.
Yeah, run, get out of there.
I was so sure you were the right Twilight parody for the job. I guess you were supposed to be the
Yeah,
alicorn all along,
just leave.
Shimmy Shine.
This is not working.
The queen said,
It's not worth
snapping her claw and taking away Starlight's
What?
wings, only to give them to Sunset
Whoa, whoa,
Shimmer
whoa,
instead.
hey.
Starlight didn't hesitate, bolting out the door.
You did
once
not
she
just
was
give
made a
Sunset
unicorn
Shimmer
again.
wings.
Free!
Yeah, run. Get out of here.
I'm
You better
free.
run.
Sunset Shimmer started.
Discord,
inspecting
what are you
her
doing
wings
now?
in
You're
bewilderment.
cheating.
As she did so, the prince's face
Discord's a
inched closer and
cheater.
closer
This is
to
not how
hers.
the story ends.
True love
Discord-
conquers all.
I didn't sign up for
The end.
Now look what you've done, you
dear.
big goof.
Oh, what's this? Aren't they supposed to be asleep? Oh, how do you turn this thing off?
Discord, your story was
Awful.
Interesting.
Boo. Boo.
scary.
Where's a plate of
Scary?
vegetables when you
What on
need
earth are
them?
you
I'm gonna
talking
throw
about?
them.
My
Boo.
story was
I'll have to throw my
flawless.
controller.
Well,
Nah, not really. I'm not
there
gonna do
was
it.
a
No.
killer
I'm
quesadilla
just gonna
and
do this.
terrifying heights, and not to mention
Yeah.
a dragon.
Did you guys think I would actually throw my
The
controller?
babies
I
were a
would
bit
never
too
do that. No.
frightened to fall asleep.
That's a no.
Fluttershy, what's going
What happened to you, Pinky?
Discord, what are you?
Uh-oh.
You.
Calm down. I do like to see you beat him up, but calm
here?
down.
Oh, Pinkie Pie, you look just awful. What are you
Exactly.
doing out of bed?
She looks
Pound and
awful.
Pumpkin's crying, woke me up.
Awful.
What did he do this time? I'm so sorry. I think Discord's story might have frightened Pound and Pumpkin. Maybe just
Exactly.
a little.
Every penny's still a
Discord's
critic, I
scary.
see. There was nothing at all wrong with the story I told.
Yes, there was.
I can't help
There
it
was
if
a
you
lot of
have
things wrong
bad
with it.
taste in
I
comedy.
criticize it, make it downright
I'll
bad.
tell them a real story.
Boo! Yeah, Pinky,
Pie,
beat him
you're
up,
too
beat him
sick.
up.
I'll tell the twins a story to get them to go to sleep. Would you like
Punch
that,
his muzzle
Pound and
into his
Pumpkin?
brain.
Aw, a sweet story by you should do just the trick, Fluttershy.
Oh, now see here. When Fluttershy said I could take over story time based upon Pinkie Pie's sudden ailments, she theoretically signed a verbal contract dictating that all stories therein must be told and performed by the one and only Draconicus Lord of Chaos, Discord, etc.
I don't
etc..
think so.
Any breach of
Not
said hypothetical
today.
contract gives all licensing rights to the series Pinkie
It was supposed to be
Tales
Pinkie Pie's job,
Discord,
and he
which
threw
were
it all
promptly
away.
renamed Chaos Tales,
messed it all
and
up.
undergo an aggressive rebranding.
Discord, if you wanted another chance, all you had to do was ask. What? But, Fluttershy?
Yeah. Do not give him an urgency. He doesn't deserve more chances. He's just going to ruin the story again.
Oh, you want sweet? I'll give you downright savage.
Bring it on, big bully.
Once upon a time.
Alright guys, well I'm going to pause it here. We made it 18 minutes in. I'll do more videos on me reacting to this soon, and I better end this off before I make this video extremely long. If you guys do like trains, then go to my second channel, Road Philosophy Productions, link in the description below, and I'll put a link to Magpiepony's channel in the description below as well. This is good so far. Magpiepony, if you're watching this, hello, and subscribe to her, link in the description below. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Remember to punch the subscribe button, click the dingling bell, comment, and like the video. And as always, guys, I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.